Grow or die. And I'll choose grow every time.
At least 4 billion useless eaters will be eliminated by the year 2050.
Whenever a truth is heard, there's no going back. You are the main character in the video game of life.
I personally don't believe anything they say, right down to the God they claim we worship.
I'm still waiting for somebody to show me gas pressure without a container.
None of the math adds up.
You could stack up all their math books, all their science books, and even put all their degrees stacked up on top of that, and you still wouldn't be high enough to see the curvature.
This is exactly why grounding is so important.
It's all dualistic.
We see too far.
We're just regular people who know we're being lied to. We're tired of it.
The bottom line is, there's only one choice left, and that's to dismantle this whole thing from the top down.
Oh no, now we got laughing demons. I don't like laughing demons. Speaking of laughing demons, was that a sample of someone clearing their throat?
Yeah.
I thought it was you at first, and I was like, wait, that's not. That's
Yeah, that would have been a fucking solid cough.
So, you're close. Well, since you already have it pulled up, actually, and the only people watching right now are on.
I hate that it looks like a Vince takeover of the Substack here.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
like
sure
that.
Everyone else does too.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
It just shows your devotion, bro.
Yeah. You know, you better fucking output more, motherfucker. Whoever that is. So go
I'm
to
more
phone
about,
booth.
I'm quality over quantity.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
you can put out as much as you want.
There
I'm
is
just
a
gonna
bunch
make
of
mine.
quality. You should check out the last Maya stream. That was some. We talked about deep shit about the meaning of life. Hold on before we go into this? But hold on before we go into this. Go to phoneboothpodcast.substack.com. Philosophy King, Phone Booth Podcast. Pick it in. Here's the thing: dualistic mind of madness, fasting pussy. Now, soon incoming, detoxing the Matrix, which is Ali Angel's thing, podcast thing. That's right there. Check that out. And also, you motherfuckers peeking in, you fucking freaky people. You like to peek in, don't you? When we're changing clothes and stuff like that.
Voyeurs.
Yeah, voyeurs. Voyage. Anyways, do you know the meaning of life?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then we don't need to talk about it. Those who know, know. Those who know. Those who don't.
What did the thing who's never been alive say the meaning of life was?
Well, this is a collaboration. It's not just a thing. It's yours truly too. Actually, it was yours truly who told the thing what the meaning of life is. So you probably know.
Tell me.
Oh, I thought you knew.
12.
12.
12.
Is the meaning of life 12?
No, I don't. I remember us talking about this, man. You know how many conversations I've had with you since then? But I remember us talking about it twice, actually, because
it's all a blur.
We brought it up of when you originally said it back when you were a gay painter still.
That's not the meaning of life. That's who created God. Yeah, we got the answer for that too. Nobody.
Sorry, right?
Yeah, the answer for that is solved too.
Yeah.
But this is the meaning of life, like in general.
No,
it's a very simple one. Just to experience. That's the meaning. That's it.
I'm with you.
Even the people who thinks we're going to heaven, even that is an experience, isn't it? When you go to heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you go to heaven, what are you doing? You're experiencing heaven. So if that's true or not doesn't really matter. All that matters is the meaning of life is experiencing shit. Whether it's picking potatoes or not doing anything throughout your whole life until you died, that's also the meaning of life. Like everything that is an experience is the meaning of life, and that's it, and nothing more.
The only caveat that I would give to that is that, well, I mean, I'm not saying I'm the answer on it, but
Well, say it. If
I
you
would
are,
think
maybe you are.
that- I would think that not hurting other people should be in there. Like,
Well,
it's the meaning of life, but you shouldn't.
you
just go
can't
around
limit
murdering
it to
people
that.
To
Yeah,
experience
well,
that.
you can't put a limit to experience. You know what I mean?
I
Like
can if
it
I
has to
want.
be open ended. You know what I mean? Like any experience, even if you wanted to experience, getting born and then getting eaten up by a Komodo dragon. You know?
All right.
You know?
Not the
And
example I would expect, but yeah.
And being inside of the Komodo dragon's stomach for an hour, that's the meaning of your life in that. To experience the Komodo dragon's stomach acid destroying your face.
Okay. That's a terrible life, but
That's
mean,
it,
maybe.
people. We solved it. It's just about experience, and you know what's good about that? It takes a lot of weight off your shoulders.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, it is
we
what it
have
is.
all
Just
the
experience
answers.
life. Yeah, do whatever you need to do. Whatever it ends up being, that's the meaning. You decide. You can sit on the couch for the rest of your life. That's the meaning. You can become like Trump. That's the meaning. Anyways,
Oh, that's a great.
over
segue.
here, we help you guys solve the mysteries of life. So, now that that's done with,
Now that we settled that,
what are we doing today?
I'm picking some potatoes.
Oh,
We're talking about Trump, his year. It's about up. 13 days, whatever. For all intents and purposes, it's over. Unless there's some haymaker, and then whatever. We missed one.
yeah, this is a hard one though, because
There's been a million things.
million things, that's one thing. But then if you want to get like a condensed thing from somebody, you're mostly going to get it from CNN, BBC, la la la. And you know that won't be the truth. But then again, if you go to Fox, they seem to kiss his ass. So you don't know how much overboard they are going. And then you got Twitter, a bunch of liberals and a bunch of Trump haters and some Trump lovers. And then you have Trump. Actually, you know who could be the best sometimes is actually Trump himself, because
Yeah,
usually when he's
because he doesn't kiss his own ass, right?
no, but what I mean is usually when he has a speech, a long hour and a half speech, he usually goes through the main things that he has done. We solved 8 wars.
Oh,
We did that. We took this
Yeah,
away.
I don't need to sit through an hour and a half. of that.
Maybe we should just play a Trump rally. Yeah. No,
Maybe,
but
maybe we shouldn't. I was
yeah.
looking for something that I wanted to send you, but I don't know how far back it is. I sent it to the group text, but there's just too.
Well, we can start with this thing, year in
Yeah,
review.
yeah. We'll do that for sure.
Anybody, listen, this is not an easy task to do, so we're just winging it. We're winging it.
We're gonna put all those people you listed together and make our own critique on it.
Yeah. Right now, we're winging it. Let's go.
Kick off the new year, we take a look back at how President Trump's second term has reshaped U.S. policy at home and abroad, from historic border enforcement to sweeping economic changes to major shifts in foreign policy. Our Washington correspondent Jack Bradley takes us through some of the highlights of what the administration has accomplished so far.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Dude sounds like a
Over
robot.
the past year, President Trump and his administration have delivered on many of the promises he made when returning to office, reshaping U.S. policy at home
Another
and
robot.
abroad through an America First agenda. On January 20th, Trump was sworn in as the 47th president of the United States,
Which was
becoming just
weird.
the
Let's not look past this shit.
Yeah, what
you
was
know,
weird about this one this time? I forget.
well, it was in the Capitol fucking room, and he didn't swear on the Bible.
Well, can the Antichrist touch a Bible?
He touched it before.
Allegedly. How do you know it wasn't a different book wrapped in a Bible backing?
That's
and then you
true,
can say,
too.
why wouldn't he just do that again?
Yeah, exactly. What if it
Still
never
makes it
was a
weird.
real? What if it never was a real Bible in any of the instances for all presidents?
That's true. Maybe. So now he just took it away.
Yeah, he's like, it's all bullshit. So I don't know what he swore on this time. He swore on something.
I don't know. Does it show?
I'll find
Oh,
it.
it's a Talmud.
Oh,
I'm just
it's a hat on a book. That's a weird one. But they've somehow
That's
attached a tiny hat on top of the cover of the book. Okay.
Somehow, inexplicably.
But they did say that there was a crazy storm, and that's why they did it. But that still doesn't explain the book.
Is that the storm, bro?
Is that the storm? Here comes the storm. Or nothing. What is it called? The storm is coming.
The storm is upon us. Ladies and
The
gentlemen,
storm
the
is-
storm is upon us. That's what he's
Yeah.
supposed to tweet.
And
right?
that is a little bit weird that the storm was on January 20th, 25,
Yeah,
20.
but
yeah.
nothing happened. Well, I mean, I'm sure you can say a lot of stuff happened behind the scenes, but nothing happened then that is supposed to happen when he says that. But also, he didn't say that, so I don't know.
Second president in American history to serve non-consecutive terms. Within hours of taking office, he signed a series of executive orders with his top priority, securing the southern border.
We inherited
That's
the
a big
worst
one.
border
Hold on.
anywhere in the
Securing the southern border.
That just got forgotten about.
Right?
Everyone was saying it could never be done. All of a
It's
sudden, it was closed. So there's that.
it's closed now. There isn't even a gap now.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Are they going to tell us?
Who the fuck leaves a gap anyways? It's like, if I'm gonna contract some fucking people to do this fucking thing, I want it done like completely, like no gap.
No gap.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, what do you mean you're leaving the
know.
things on the ground and just leaving a gap? That's not what we.
That's what happened when Biden got in. Your boy Biden got in, and
My boy. Yeah.
like what? My boy.
No, but seriously,
You're
what kind of a
insane, bro.
contract? What kind of a contract
Well,
is
they
that?
stopped the work, supposedly. Like that's what happened. Biden said, "No, stop." Or
Dude, one of the most important things about the country, they don't complete it. Like, oh, we need more money. You know, take money from the roads. I don't know what you need to take. Finish that shit. It's like you need to fucking, put a fucking gate around your, tribe, That's more important than whatever the fuck else they're doing, tranny stuff and shit like that. Close the gates first. Then we can worry about the dingling balls. Right?
yeah,
It's fucking
seems
retarded.
Seems like a good way to set up the list for sure. In that order, not the
Yeah.
other way.
Okay, so that's a big one though. Good on him. Did he install the alligators? No?
1
we
point
know
for
that?
him on the golden chess piece side.
Yeah. But did he install the alligators? Because he did talk about installing the alligators.
With lasers on their heads.
No, he was legit with that. He meant that. Like the alligators, he's like, we gotta make it hard.
It's hilarious.
world, and we
I didn't
quickly
even hear
turned
that.
it into
I mean, think about it though. If you were to, climb in and try to get into the country, if there's alligators that you have to pass, I think I turn around. Turn around, and it's turn around. Seriously.
I think honestly, they're just like most of it stopped just because Trump won. They're like, oh, Trump's president now. There's no point in going anymore. We're not
That
gonna
too.
get a bunch of
But
stuff, so-
alligators should
Yeah.
do the job. You know what I mean?
Imagine alligators with Trump toupees on.
Yeah, and think about it. You're going into the water, risking it. Fuck. Then one of the alligators does the twist on you. Talk about change our plans now, right?
Freedom. Talk about change of plans. Oh my god. Ooh, okay, so since somehow we almost got on this topic, you have to pull up the last thing I sent in the group message on Twitter.
Okay.
They discovered a new shark.
A new shark
Yes,
in the group chat.
on Twitter.
On Twitter. Okay. What is it? He grabbed them by octopusy? No?
What?
Is it the one that he thinks he grabbed them by the
Yes.
octopusy? Okay. Oh, orange man shark. Orange man shark. Hold up. Where is it? The first orange shark on Earth was found off the coast of Costa Rica.
You know, they said I couldn't be a shark. I could never have been a shark, but I proved them wrong. I'm the first shark president of the underwater. I'm the best president of the underwater. I control the fish. The fishes love me. The octopus love me. The mammals, the amphibians love me. The plankton love me. Even the humans love me, you know? Anyone who says otherwise is fake news. You know, Antifa. Anti-bubbles. I'm all about the anti-bubbles. And we don't want any immigrant sea creatures. And you may be asking, what was I doing in Costa Rica? I was making sure they'd build a wall, an underwater wall. I was not involved in any island.
So this is real,
Well, you know,
supposedly.
not the talking Trump part, but yeah.
Well, I mean, listen. If I'm gonna get eaten up by a shark, I'll prefer this one.
You want it to be orange,
Yeah,
you know, just
Better
so you
than
go
those
out with a
gray-
final good thought.
yeah, yeah. Instead of those gray motherfuckers, I think it's better. Okay,
Maybe.
interesting. I learned something new.
The strongest border in the history of our country.
He declared a national emergency, fast-tracked deportations, and moved to restrict birthright citizenship.
We have deployed active duty U.S. military and National Guard troops to the border to assist in repelling the invasion. It was really an invasion.
The first bill Trump signed into law was the Laken Riley Act, named after a Georgia nursing student killed by a Venezuelan illegal immigrant linked to the Tren de Aragua terrorist gang.
Today's signings bring us one step closer to eradicating the scourge of migrant crime in our
What we just did
communities
in
once and
Venezuela.
for all.
Since the
Oh,
law
yeah.
was passed,
Right.
more than 17,500 criminal illegal immigrants have been arrested and detained under the law. At the same time, fentanyl trafficking at the southern border is down 50% compared to the same period last year. These are Homeland Security stats showing historic enforcement records. More than 2.5 million illegal immigrants have left the U.S. in just 250 days, including an estimated 1.9 million self-deportations and more than 622,000 formal removals.
We have sent a strong message to criminal illegal aliens that we will find you, we will arrest you, and we will deport you.
President Trump also designated multiple foreign gangs as terrorist organizations to rapidly detain and deport members. He authorized strikes on drug trafficking vessels departing Venezuela and bound
blew
for
them
the
bitches
U.S., with land operations now being prepared.
So much of the drugs, 25-30%, would come in through the seas. Right now, we have, I would say, none coming in through the seas. We are certainly looking at
That's a
land
good
now
tie.
because we've
I
got
like
the
his
sea
tie.
very well under control.
Domestically, Trump designated
dress like
Antifa
Trump for
as a
one stream.
terrorist organization,
Right.
citing years of violent unrest, intimidation, and attacks on law enforcement.
It should be clear to all Americans that we have a very serious left-wing terror threat in our country. Radicals associated with the domestic terror group Antifa.
On the economic front, the Trump administration has brought in
Oh,
record
yeah, hold
tariff
on.
revenues.
He did say that Antifa is now a terrorist organization, which is good. He also changed the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America.
Yeah, that's another one.
I don't know
really-
why I remember that, but
I don't know what that changes for me, but all right. I mean, I guess
Well,
that kind of just sits in the middle. You know,
it's a big change. It's a big
change. No one seems to be adopting it really, but it's a big change.
He was trying to get Canada to become the 51st state. That hasn't happened yet.
No, there's all this shit going on now with Greenland too. He's talking about taking over. Have you heard all
Yeah,
this?
that's happening. I think that is in the works. But somebody said, I could have mistaken it, but somebody said that now that they got the Venezuelan oil, they don't need oil from Canada. Could I be mishearing this? That they don't need shit from Canada now, and that makes Canada fucked. Some shit like that.
It could be Canada. It could also be part of the whole Iran thing. It could be part of a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but
some of that.
if this is true, what this person said, then that would force Canada to become the 51st state or some shit like that. Like, oh shit, we need to do
They're like,
something.
Forget all that other stuff we said, eh? We're partners now.
Dude, how great would that be, though? It would save a lot of Canadians' asses, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
Save them from this
I don't
fucking
know how great it
woke.
would be for me, but
Yeah, but you know, the greater good is the most important.
no.
Okay.
I'm just
But
kidding.
yeah,
there's tons of Canadians down here already. It wouldn't honestly.
Laz
wouldn't
and
even make a
Meyer,
difference.
Laz and Meyer becomes officially Americans, so that would be
That's
good.
cool.
you gain that. So
Maybe you should start trying to become Canadian real quick.
I know, right? I think Meyer's been on my. He's like, listen, hurry up to
Easier.
Canada. They
It's
give you a
easier,
lot
probably.
of. They love immigrants. Go, hurry up.
Yeah, leave everything you know now.
Yeah,
Come
just
over.
just go to Canada right now, and then once Canada becomes American, you're American. Hey.
Until
Something like that.
Trump kicks out all the illegals there too, which would include you.
Well, I would try to be legal. I'm a legal alien. I'm a legal alien in Canada. Okay. Here was when he was doing the tariff thing.
Record tariff
Oh, yeah.
revenues,
There's
renegotiated trade agreements, and secured trillions of dollars
Love
in
that he's
domestic
holding
and
that
foreign
shit.
investment
So-
commitments.
Some people say the tariffs were terrible. They're ruining the economy. They're ruining a lot of stuff. So this could go on either side too, depending on who you are. And I don't just mean people. I mean even people on his side, supposedly.
Dude,
saying.
in Trump, I trust. You know why? The dude's a businessman, and he operates the country like a business. I think he knows what he's doing with the tariff thing, even if people doubt it. I think he knows what he's doing. I think I do. I think he knows how to bring in money for the company.
Yeah.
And yeah, it will be hard in the beginning, you know, but once it's rolled in action, I think, see, this is the thing. He runs this country sort of like how he ran The Apprentice. He got the people where he wants them working for him the way they would work for his company. I think they're doing it for the country now. Like, I think this guy knows what he's doing. That's all. But we'll
So
see
what-
about that.
Remember when he said that the tariffs were going to make us get rid of income tax?
Yeah,
When do you think that part will happen?
a few years. He said in the not too long distant future.
Maybe that's the thing he'll do right before midterms.
That would be nuts, because maybe even lefties would be like, fuck, you know, I hate that guy, but I could do away with the income
There-
tax.
You know, I mean, honestly, you already know what CNN will say immediately.
What will they say? They're taking away the money
It's
from
just
the.
that's just some way to save billionaires money by taking away the income tax. He's just kicking money back to all his billionaire and millionaire friends. That's what they'll say.
Okay, but as long as it takes away the income tax. I don't know.
And it
We
will
can-
benefit all those people, but it would benefit regular ass people too.
And also, don't forget, on top of all these things, the man don't have. He doesn't take any salary still.
Yeah.
So you know, that's the cherry on the thing.
agreements and secured trillions of dollars in domestic and foreign investment commitments.
Which means jobs, wage increases, growth, factory openings, and far greater national security.
Trump also launched the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, tasking Elon Musk with rooting out waste, fraud, and abuse.
Okay,
DOGE reports
pause it.
federal cuts totaling more than 200.
What happened with that?
See, that's the thing. Nobody knows because apparently they had a falling out, and now they're falling back in.
Yeah, but that shouldn't. That shouldn't.
That shouldn't change the Doge thing.
Yeah, exactly.
But what I mean is, I don't know what they're doing with the Doge thing. They might make it seem like it's not in the world, like active,
They
but it
could.
might be active. I don't know what the fuck they're
They
doing.
could,
You know,
but I just hate the games, man.
you got to
why-
do the games.
Why put it out there and say we're gonna do this, we're gonna slash, people are gonna lose their jobs, we're gonna cut this, and then nothing comes of it. But it does, but we don't know. But we'll find out later. Can we just?
You got to do the games. Think about. Apparently, the Epstein thing was a game too. Because think about it. Elon said, Trump is in the Epstein thing, right? And now they're buddies. So apparently, he isn't in the Epstein files in the way we thought he was. Otherwise, he wouldn't befriend Elon again.
If Elon saw them, if Elon knew.
Either way, Elon talked heavily shit on Trump, and now they're buddies again. How? Unless they're playing a game with the people, which they seemingly are. And Elon just had a dinner with Trump on New Year's Eve or something, and he said 2026 is going to be fantastic.
They're plotting against us.
Either way, they're doing some shit.
I don't know. I'm just playing devil's advocate, man.
I know.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Who fucking knows, right?
Nobody.
Eskinor, that guy, he knows. Anyways, let's continue.
$14 billion, though some estimates remain under review. In July, Congress passed and Trump signed the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, funding key priorities, including
Oh, yeah, what was
immigration
that
enforcement,
beautiful bill?
no tax on tips.
What was the big, beautiful bill?
I don't
Should
know.
we
but-
Google that?
Okay, can we talk about one thing about it real quick?
Yeah.
Why, when it was Build Back Better,
Yeah, 666.
everyone did that, but then he has the big beautiful bill and no one says anything. The same people who were saying it about Biden turned around and didn't say it about Trump.
All I can say is it's probably the mirrored version of Build Back Better.
That is
Big, beautiful
all you
bill.
can say. It's not a great defense, but I'll take it.
It is what it is.
Exactly.
It's good enough for me.
Not that you're a person who pointed out that Biden said or Build Back Better was 666.
No, but I do get it though. The 666. I do get it. But it could be like, all right, you did the Build Back Better. We're doing the big, beautiful bill. We're mirroring back your spell.
I still
big,
think he was
beautiful.
talking about Clinton, but you know.
Which one? The big
Bill.
beautiful
Come
Bill.
on.
That's such a gay thing to say about him. He's a beautiful Bill. Beautiful Bill. What you doing, beautiful Bill? That's a. I've never heard anybody say that in a while. It's pretty faggy. Faggy things to say.
It's been a little while.
Just a little bit.
As if
Passed
you've
and-
heard many places before.
Yeah.
I like
Well, if you hang around in gay bars and gay environments, you can hear shit like that.
Trump signed the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, funding key priorities, including immigration enforcement, no tax on tips, and no tax on overtime.
Oh, no tax on tips. What about that? That's good.
Did that happen? Is
I don't
that
know.
official? I don't know. I don't get tips. I don't know.
Nope. Like a strip artist.
Nobody. Artists? Is that what you call them there? Strip
Strip-
artists? I love
Strip.
it.
You know?
Hey,
Put a
I'm
little-
an artist.
Yeah.
Alright?
Put a little bill in your
like, "Sorry,
thong.
sir."
Yeah.
Just a few.
I
And
don't know if it
internationally,
actually happened. I think it did actually, but I'm not sure. You should look it up. We got to get real
Okay.
information here, bro.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
Trump eliminate tax on tips?
Let's ask Grok or whatever. Did Trump eliminate tax on tips and overtime? Okay. You gotta have to hold on for this one. The no tax on tips and no tax on overtime are effective through December 31, 2028. What does that mean, through?
I mean,
Are
that sounds to
effective
me
through.
like they're happening already until then. Through, usually.
So that means like if fucking
It'll
Gavin
probably have
Newsom
to be
becomes
voted
president,
back in. Yeah. I mean, he can't.
he
do it
might take
forever,
it
but
away.
That's,
That's
that's
the problem,
honestly
right?
one of the biggest things that I'm tired of about politics is that, so let's play the game that we believe that all this is real for a minute and politics is what it is, right? How can we have children in office who are willing to swing the country so far back and forth in every direction every 4 years to change things that are so monumental like that? It's gotten to it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous, man. Something has to change soon.
Do you mean
Even
like
if this is all the Trump stuff's not true and he really is just this president doing this stuff, something has to change soon, one way or another, because stuff like restrictions on this and that and it's swinging one direction, and then Biden says no gas cars by 2030, and then Trump revokes that, and then they shut down oil, or Trump builds an entire pipeline to Alaska, Biden shuts it down. Like, this is ridiculous bullshit that they're doing with our money.
I see what you're saying.
It can't
I
keep
see what
going.
you're saying, but at the same time, though, if everything was like set in stone forever,
I don't mean set in stone forever. I just mean there needs to be less division. It wasn't always like this. There needs to be less
Oh.
division. Just period.
That's a separate-
because
that's a
things are
spiritual thing
coming
now.
To a head. Yeah,
I think that
spiritual.
yeah, this shit is spiritual now. Like whatever Trump did or whatever happened with the whole Trump thing is, it's like he shed light on the demons. Like now they're all in the light, and that's where the division will always stay permanent. Now you see the demons now for some reason, and
out.
those demons look like humans. They're called lefties. That's a separation that will never change, I think, from now on. You know when you say truth is permanent and you can't go back?
Yeah.
It's one of those things. Like, this shit is now set in stone. These people are fucking twisted in the head. They should literally be kicked out of the country. I'm not even kidding. They should be kicked out, revoke the citizenship and all of that. Like, if they complain, you don't give a fuck. You push them into a fucking hangar, boat,
with
or whatever.
alligators.
Yeah, you just you don't consider nothing. You just take them all in, throw them in all together, like a bag of potatoes, and then just send them off somewhere.
You should work.
And
for
I'm
Trump's
serious.
team, man. You
You think I'm joking? No, I am dead serious. They showed who they were during COVID. That was the thing that broke the camel's back. That one.
Yeah, they showed they're willing to rat on their fucking neighbors and all kinds of dirty shit. Like,
yeah,
just crazy crap. Family members not talking to each other anymore, and I don't know. It always seemed
Think
to go
about-
one direction.
Think about in the Viking days when they have these tribes fighting each other. If put those type of COVID people in that setting of the Viking days, that's like equivalent to them literally backstabbing and killing some of your members or attempting to kill some of your, greatest members of your tribe, and you're like, oh, it's fine, you can stay. You can stay in the tribe even after trying to kill those.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
all
you
right.
can still stay. You're a member of the tribe. You think that would happen?
Yeah, things
No.
got weird. We understand. We're okay now.
Yeah. No, they would fucking either execute these people or the very least throw them out of the tribe, never to come back again.
Yeah, you're banished.
Yeah. Yeah. So why should it be any different now? Shouldn't. So,
Bags of potatoes.
how do we talk about this? Oh, you said they didn't used to be this division. Yeah, that's the demon, spotlight. Now we know who the demons are, and that's the division, and
They're out.
It's gonna go forever. Yeah. Anyways, oh yeah, the prince. Oh, do you remember when he did the tour in 2017? But that's not 2025. Anyways, never mind. He did a Middle Eastern tour, or he did a lot of shit.
President Trump
Too
pursued
much.
diplomacy
Yeah.
through transaction, using tariffs, trade, and economic leverage to broker peace deals. Using that strategy, he brought multiple armed conflicts to an end, including between India and Pakistan, Cambodia and Thailand, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo and Rwanda. His most high-profile achievement, a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas, leading to the return of nearly all Israeli hostages.
Nearly all.
In
I thought
June,
it
Trump
was all.
ordered Operation Midnight Hammer, precision
Can't get 'em
strikes
all.
on Iran's nuclear sites. Pentagon officials say the operation caused extremely severe damage and significantly delayed Iran's nuclear weapons program.
The strikes were a spectacular military success.
Trump also actively worked towards
Reminds me of, huh?
That reminds you of what? Just laugh.
Reminds me of the press conference when he talked about al-Baghdadi who died like a dog.
God.
That's such a good one, right? He died like a dog. He's so good. But that was in 2019, I think, or something like that. 18 or 19 or 20.
Yeah, but again, some of these can go both ways because the Gaza ceasefire thing, yeah, that's great, ceasefire. But what are the ultimate end plans in Gaza? Is it to build another Trump resort for Israel to have
I don't think people would mind that.
pumping economy?
I don't think too many people would mind. Dude, we need a Trump country. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
Like a new country that is called Trump country. It's not the U.S. It's somewhere else. Trump country. It's all a bunch of Trump shit. Whatever he likes and
Like
designs.
a theme park, but a whole country.
Yeah, but the whole country. The Trump restaurant, the Trump hamburger bar, the Trump bar, a regular bar, the
That's why
Trump
he's,
weed
trying to get
store.
Greenland.
Yeah.
Trump weed store.
Yeah, the Trump weed store.
Is this what you dream about?
Yeah, the Trump, what is it called? The escort service. The Trump gambling. The Trump this, the Trump that. The whole Trump country. I would love that country. I would actually live there. That would be cool. And why I'm saying this, though, is I said this before in some other stream. I said, this is the first guy that a lot of people from a lot of other countries would accept as their president, even if he was still the president of the United States. If he could still also be president of,
Did you see that video of? It's him, obviously, but looking like Maduro, and he's like,
Oh, yeah. I think I have it. Il Donaldo Trumpo, right?
I believe so.
Hold on, let me see. I have it. Bookmarked. Here.
Here it is.
And this is supposedly from Trump, if you believe it, from Trump himself, because it's his supposed account. Yeah. And what did it say? It says in the post, okay, who did this?
Hola amigos, yo soy su nuevo presidente, el señor Donaldo J. Trumpo. Your ex-presidente, el señor Maduro, is no longer your presidente. He kept talking shit. fucking around though, and he ultimately found out though. Anyway, we're gonna make Venezuela grande again, mucho grande, el bigger, y el better than ever before. We're gonna drill, baby drill. We're gonna have a big, beautiful fiesta, all the tacos you want, mucho mariachi, sexy mamacitas, and delicious margaritas. And President Trump is gonna be el DJ. Okay, muchas gracias, muchachos. Y let's make el Venezuela grande again. Arriba el Venezuela, amigos.
This fucking guy, bro.
Hilarious.
Dude, again, I know I've said this many times before, but who the fuck would have thought that this guy from The Apprentice could be this guy? Seriously.
I don't know. I don't know that he is. We'll see. Well, either way, he's that guy. But.
Yeah, whatever the guy is. But again, let me just say this. Remember in 2020, 140,000 Indians was sitting in an arena with all wearing white Trump hats for Trump to speak alongside the president of India. But they were there to see Trump speak to them.
Mm-hmm.
That's 140,000 people from a completely different country kind of worshiping the president of another country.
Sounds like what happens when Bibi speaks here.
Does it? Does that happen? I don't see that happening.
I was just trying to make a point of people
yeah.
him here when he speaks.
Yeah, I don't see any BB hats or anybody really caring for that guy.
Make 'em.
But I saw a post where the Iranians claim that Trump is really popular in Iran. And you know what started his popularity? It was actually in 2020.
Bombing them? Is that when they started liking him, when he bombed the shit out of them?
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Maybe, but it started first in 2020 or 2019, where there was some protest happening in Iran. I don't know if it was a girl who got shot because she showed a little bit of her hair, and she got shot by the cops, and then blah, blah, blah. There was protest happening, and then Trump actually made a Twitter post all in Persian, in Farsi, like and once it was translated, blah, blah, blah. I don't remember exactly what it said, but he spoke to the Iranian people. And that tweet was the most liked and shared tweet in the Iran or something. That Trump tweet. So
they love that from Trump.
Yeah, so this person said that Trump is super popular in Iran, and they wish he comes and fucking saves them. Now, let's say he did save them. Huh?
What does your brother say, though?
He's like, I don't give a fuck anymore. He's like, the country state is so fucked up. Like, the inflation is like crazy. Like $1 or something is like 1.4 million toman, which is their fucking money. It used to be $1 is 70 of it. Back in before the mullahs took over. Yeah. Now $1 is 1.4 million of their fucking money. And it fluctuates. It can be more, it can be a little bit less, but essentially the store owners, they're like, we can't sell shit. One day a bottle of Coke is like
if they
$3.
Have to buy it for something, they have to purchase it too, and then
that
sell
too.
It, and then what?
Yeah. So they buy it for a certain price, and then tomorrow it's like double the price they bought it. Now they have to change the price. Like they have to change the price almost every other day.
It just keeps going.
And
like
they just can't run their business. So the people are just like, dude, we can't do anything. So I think this time, this protest might be different than other protests, because this is literally people's lives on the line now. The other protest was like, oh, you shot a girl who showed her hair. But this is like, dude, we can't live in this country no more. We can't live in this country no more. So if you don't know what that is, it's this one.
I'm not gay no more.
So if Trump actually went in there and took care of business and threw those people, the regime out, and if Trump were to say, listen, what do you guys say if I'm your president? I don't think they would mind. They're like, fuck yeah, whatever.
But I don't know how comfortable I am. Like, it's very weird for us to just go in other countries and overthrow their government. And then, I mean, we've done it tons of times. Doesn't usually turn out very well.
Well, if you see a government doing that to their people, killing the people, killing girls that show a little bit of hair, you know, fucking your business up where you can't even live no more, then I think it's cool for some superpower to come in and fuck those things up. You know,
I guess
think
it's very hard, and it's a great perspective actually to get from you because you don't live here. You're from somewhere else. You're from a country that we're literally talking about. So maybe you know better than I do about this because I'm American. So for me to think anyone would just come in because they don't like the way we're treating our people and fucking say,
I think they would welcome it. Also, for this fact, Iranians are free people. I think their mentality is like Trump. Like, it gels well with Trump. Like, they like the pizzazz, the fucking, boasting and freedom and all that shit. They would love, I think they would love
So they're loud.
Trump. Yeah, they're loud. So they would love Trump taking over, for sure. And it's like...
Like, I speak for all of them. They would love Trump.
Most of them.
For sure.
The rest of them can fuck off to Kazakhstan or something. You know what I mean? If they want retarded shit, go to Kakistan or someplace.
Oh, your AI comedy chip got upgraded or something. I'm fucking choking over here, bro.
Yeah, my AI is getting good. People think I'm an AI. Okay, so peace deals. Okay.
The strikes were a spectacular military success.
Trump also actively worked toward a peace deal between Ukraine and Russia, and his team has conducted extensive negotiations, developing a 20-point peace plan. He says both sides are nearing closer to an agreement.
Our meeting was excellent. We covered, somebody would say 95%. I don't know what percent, but we have made a lot of progress.
Trump also pushed NATO allies to increase defense spending, approved a record $11 billion arms sale to Taiwan,
Wasn't there,
and intensified pressure on China.
There was a funny clip about this whole thing with, this recent meeting with Zelensky. There was somebody making a fun, like, Il Donald Trump version of, like, this bitch wanted to get more cocaine money, and we said, enough of that shit. You know, we ain't giving you no more cocaine money. And then you see that guy is like unhappy and shit, doing this with his nose. I don't know. I don't know if I can find it now, but it was a funny clip. But it seems like whatever's going on here, he's reluctant, this motherfucking midget guy. But
his face right there, you can see.
Yeah, but he has to just take it for some reason. I don't know.
Somebody would say 95%. I don't know what percent, but we have made a lot of progress.
Trump also pushed NATO allies to increase defense spending, approved a record $11 billion arms sale to Taiwan, and intensified pressure on China. Tariffs on Chinese goods remain at 47.5%, part of a broader strategy to economically decouple. China has since suspended rare earth export controls and resumed major U.S. agricultural purchases.
Dude, do you remember the whole thing with the Evergreen boat?
Yeah, I do.
Whatever happened to that? Did that? Oh, dude, no. See, this is where you might be wrong. You say nothing happened. Right? I do remember something actually happened. Do you know what that was?
What?
That fucking boat got, what do you say? Landed.
Yeah,
and
it was
stuck
wedged in there. I know. I thought that's what you were asking. What happened with that? People are like,
no, but what I
the
mean
sun's
is,
gonna come out. It's a sign.
No, but they probably took care of whatever the fuck that was when that boat suddenly just, went into land. It just went into land for the first time ever. Got stuck there for a while, right? It blocked the fucking Strait of Hormuz or wherever the fuck that was.
Forever, yeah.
That little
huge
route.
Back up, I remember.
What was that? That's not just an accident. That's like, all right. You
Or
park
it was
this
faked
shit.
as a reason to slow down shipping for some reason that we're not even thinking of.
Could be
because
that
I know
too.
many
But I got
people-
hopium, so I think the other one. I think they went into those cargoes and maybe saved the kids. I don't know. But
economic growth
who
to
knows?
global diplomacy and military deterrence, President Trump's second term has reshaped U.S. policy at home and abroad. Some world leaders have gone so far as to call him the most deserving candidate of the Nobel Peace Prize. Reporting by Jack Bradley, NTD
I can't even
News.
tell if this is fake AI. That dude's just like
right? When will we see newscasters that has some personality and shit?
you're gonna
But I
have to
guess
start
it
your own
doesn't
news
work, huh?
broadcast, bro.
But do you think it's like it has to be that fucking clean cut? Otherwise, it doesn't feel legit what you're saying. Like if I were to say, listen, here's the news, motherfuckers.
Well,
the
yeah,
big, beautiful Bill, he did that. And I don't know. I would watch that, though. I would watch that. Somebody
I
talking
certainly
like
hope so. Certainly hope other people will too. That's kind of why we're here.
That's true. That is true.
You're like, oh shit, I just
Nobody's going to listen to us.
son
Yeah.
of a bitch, man. Out.
Okay, what about fucking let's take this one. I want to hear oh, this is too long though, but CNN. What do you think about CNN?
I bet it'll be a good one.
And this well, we have to put it on 125.
How long is it?
It's long. We're not playing it that long. Well, just to feel what they're saying. And this is like April 29th of 2025. So it's just a few months in. So they're
It's
already
that
saying,
long?
well, they're saying day 100. So how's Trump's second term going?
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Exactly 100 days ago at this hour, Donald Trump took the oath of office as the 47th President of the United States of America. And what a turbulent, convention-smashing 100 days it's been as the president moves at a frenetic pace to transform the United States and its role in the world. There have been obvious successes like illegal border crossings plunging to the lowest level in decades. And some things not so successful, like trillions of dollars lost in the markets. It's been the most...
This is when the tariffs was a thing.
Yep.
Yeah. So they're like, this is fucked up.
chaotic first 100 days.
And look how staged this shit looks. Like,
I
listen,
know. That's what I was saying.
put your hand on your
I
forehead.
lost it all. No.
And you too, you look worried. Okay.
Is in modern presidential history, from taking a sledgehammer to the federal government to targeting political opponents and launching a global trade war. The chaos of the last 100 days is a feature, not a bug. It's always been an intrinsic part of Donald Trump's style, and unlike in his first term, the president is now surrounded by people who want the chaos. For millions of his hardcore supporters.
You mean he got people who actually is gonna do the things he want to do? Maybe.
Except for Bongino, he left to go do podcasting again.
Did he do that? Did he leave now?
Yes. Yeah, he's out, bro. And he's going to
Well, that was
expose them all on his podcast. Like,
Maybe he's
so you
gonna.
left the FBI to go expose people on your podcast. Way
But
to go, dude. That's the way
Can
to
you
do
really
it.
do that? Isn't that like classified shit that you're then talking about?
Exactly. That's why.
Unless-
it's going to be nothing.
Unless Kash Patel says, "Listen, you can do it. You can talk about these things. We
Kash
let you."
Patel is too busy doing the coke that we confiscated from fucking what's his name, Zelensky.
You think it's
Dude,
cokey?
You think his eyes are that big naturally? Oh yeah,
I think
he's cokey.
cokey.
Yeah.
You know those eyes. I think you know what those eyes is. I think when he has to lie. Yeah, that too. But when you have to lie, and it's very important that this lie gets across. You know.
You make yourself look weird as fuck. Make sure. That's the way to make sure that it goes across.
No,
Yeah,
but what
man.
I mean is like a parrot. Have you seen when a parrot repeats something it's heard?
Yeah.
Its eyes goes crazy. The eyes just become like big for a while. I think the importance of the lie keeps the eyes open like
The
this
bigger
because
the lie, the bigger the eyes open. One day they're just gonna fucking pop.
yeah. You know who also has those eyes? Hillary Clinton. She has those fucking opened eyes like she's nuts, you know? But anyways, huh? Yeah. Let's go back to this very neutral briefing.
This is what they voted for in November. But nearly 6 months after Election Day, a flurry of new polls show the president has lost the middle. Less than a third of independents approve of the Trump presidency so far. And a new CNN poll out this morning reveals that 41%
Like 2 months
say
in.
they're afraid about the rest of the president's term. Another 1,300.
Who are afraid? Lefties. Huh?
That's what I'm saying. A CNN poll. Well, who did you ask? Your subscribers to your website? What do you think they're going to say? That's why all this stuff is...
Who subscribes to their website? Is it the staff themselves? Like, let's say they got 100,000 staff. Is that the subscribers?
Who knows?
We got 100,000 subscribers to CNN. Yeah, it's all your staff. Like, who the fuck? Seriously, who the fuck press subscribe on CNN? Can you imagine that person's head? Where do I subscribe? I want to subscribe to CNN. Oh, here. I'll put in my email and address. And oh, yeah, subscription model. $5 a month. Yeah, I'll do that. Who the fuck? Somebody's doing that somewhere.
Us at all.
That's crazy, right?
Lots of people are doing that somewhere, I'm sure.
That's nuts.
362 days. I want to start with CNN's Jeff Zeleny, who is in Warren, Michigan. That is where the president is heading later today for a rally. Macomb County, it is probably the most famous political county in the country. Jeff.
Macomb County.
There's no doubt it is, Dana, and that is why President Trump is coming here to Macomb County, Michigan. It tells a story not only of our changing American politics, but how Donald Trump rose to the White House and returned again. He won Macomb County, just north of Detroit, by 14 points, and of course that helped seal his statewide win in Michigan. However, as he takes a victory lap today, there's deep concern on the economy. There's deep concern over the on-again, off-again.
Is there another segment talking about something else?
Yeah, I don't know. This isn't
What is this? This segment is Inside the Panel.
PBS NewsHour and CNN's Bill Mattingly.
So you're saying he's been quiet and sleeping on the job?
Gotta catch your breath. Going to go around the
Oh,
horn.
this is the jerk-off guy, right?
Yeah.
They brought him back. I think this is the jerk-off guy. If you don't know...
No, they all look weird. They all look alike, so, yeah.
Yeah, this guy, if it is him, I think it is, he was on a Zoom meeting and with some panel, something, CNN, I don't know what the fuck. Then once he thought it was done, he left the camera on and he just got the Diddy oil and he just sat there, took down his pants, started to jerk off.
The Diddy oil.
And he got caught, obviously, because the Zoom meeting was still on.
Yep, great job.
And then he got fired for a while, and then they
Then
took
was
him
all
back.
good after that.
Yeah, so their standards are high over there in CNN.
No harm, no foul,
Yeah, they're like, that's nothing compared to what we do. We do crazy shit. But anyways, I think this is that
One
guy.
sentence to describe the last 100 days.
Well, as you just encapsulated, I would say my sentence is, in these first 100 days, he's taken significant steps to upend the domestic economy.
But it could also not be that guy. It could be a guy that
But
looks
somebody
like
at CNN did that. Either way.
Yeah, and that somebody is now back.
Yes.
Whether it's this guy or the guy that looks like
Exactly.
this guy.
No, he is back for sure.
global order, and now begs the question to voters, if this is the change they still believe in, to borrow a phrase from political history.
I'm going to actually
And,
look
at
that
the
up.
moment,
Hold on.
voters seem to have questions about that.
That's more than one sentence.
They showed it in the beginning.
To quote James Carville, look, all of those things that you talked about and more, absolutely. But I think right now, what we're looking at is he promised the best.
Jeffrey
economy, not to steal
Tobin.
from
Okay,
that
so
was
it's probably not
subject,
this guy.
And we're not.
Hold on.
Different.
Let me see. Oh, I'm sorry, David Chalian. Forgive me.
Our apologies. You
Yeah.
remembered to end the Zoom call first before you did it.
Yeah. See, over here, we are very. We have a big thing about being accurate. We were wrong. It's not this guy. I'm gonna pull up who it is actually. While they.
Might as well.
Inherited a solid, stable economy from the Biden administration. There are plenty of concerns on prices, but that's what they brought in terms of the underlying data points. The euphoria that was described by chief executive officers at Davos at the start of the administration, the speed with which that has completely fallen off a cliff, not just for the business community, but for everyday consumers, consumer confidence at its lowest point since the pandemic. It's a mess right now, based on what people think is coming, based on what the president delivering on what he said he was going to do.
And on that very note, we have a new round of
Yeah,
numbers.
so there was this guy.
I mean, sorry for the confusion. It's a different dude that looks like an old glasses penis.
Yeah. Oh,
I see where we went wrong.
Hold on. Fuck this for a second. Hold on. Jeffrey Toobin back at CNN. I think they actually talked about the incident.
He did an apology when he first came back.
Yeah. Here it is, I think. So you were doing what? And you will never do it again, right? Let's see.
Dress.
It has been a while, indeed. Hello, Allison.
It's been a while.
It has been a while, indeed.
I feel like we should address what's happened.
Maybe we should address that.
So what happened? Tell me.
In the months since we've seen you, since some of our viewers may not know what has happened. So I guess I'll recap.
So
I'll
for
give you an-
anybody who doesn't know, let's let them know and talk about it.
That's so dumb.
At all.
Why do you even fuck him? Get another guy. Why do you need to get that guy back? You dumb motherfuckers.
Yeah, good question. Could you
This
imagine
is-
if you were like a journalist who went to school for it and everything, and you've applied for a job there, or you've been trying to work your way up to an anchor position or any of that, and you're like, this fucking guy, they brought him back instead of promoting me? Fuck this.
Right?
Just walk
This
out.
is so nuts.
What's happened in the months since we've seen you, since some of our viewers may not know what has happened. So I guess I'll recap. I'll do the honors.
Help yourself.
Okay. In October,
Help
you
yourself.
were
That
on a
was
Zoom
even
call with your
fucking
colleagues
weird.
from.
Help
That
yourself.
was creepy. It's help yourself. That's what
Let
he
me see
said.
that. I'll recap. I'll do the honors.
Help yourself.
Okay.
Help yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that awkward laugh. Imagine, come on. Her too. Wouldn't you be pissed if you were the one who had to interview him when he came back to fucking talk about this? How'd she draw the
Yeah.
short straw? It's
How
you,
the fuck
Kathy.
would you-
I don't know her name. I'm just saying.
Yeah, your job is to ease him back into the spot. Yeah. Good luck. Do your best.
In October, you were on a Zoom call with your colleagues from the New Yorker magazine. Everyone took a break for several minutes, during which time you were caught masturbating on camera. You were subsequently fired from that job after 27.
And now you're back.
I wouldn't even go back if I was him. Even just because of this interview. You were
Well, he
caught,
needs the money.
masturbating on camera.
He needs the money.
Yeah. And he could have wrote.
I
it.
mean, nobody else is probably gonna hire him outside of CNN for some reason. CNN
Yeah, but
really
then
likes
you
that
gotta
shit.
Ask why they brought him back, like you said. But anyway, let's see the rest of this awkwardness.
Everyone took a break for several minutes, during which time you were caught masturbating on camera. You were subsequently fired from that job after 27 years of working there. And you, since then, have been on leave from CNN. Do I have all that right?
You got it all right. Sad to say.
Okay, so let's start there. To quote Jay Leno, what the hell were you thinking?
Well, obviously, I wasn't thinking very well or very much, and it was something that was inexplicable to me. I think.
Dude, you got a jerk off problem, man. If you can't wait until the Zoom call is over, you doing it in the breaks? The fuck's wrong with you, man?
Yeah, I know.
You know what it could be? He's jerked off so much that he likes new challenges. It's like, we got 7 minutes. Can I do it?
Before anyone comes back.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do it. Jeffrey, you can do it. Go get the lube. Go. Some shit like that, probably. You know, some sick shit.
Demon on his shoulder.
Yeah. You can do it. Think about whatever you need to think about. Do it quickly, and then, like nothing happened, you talk about Iraq and whatever the fuck, Big Beautiful Bill or whatever.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, obviously, I wasn't thinking very well or very much, and it was something that was inexplicable to me. I think one point, I wouldn't exactly say in my defense, because nothing is really in my defense. I didn't think I was on the call. I didn't think other people could see me.
But there was a break. Well, I mean, you're taking a break. You're not ending the call.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's a different thing if you thought it was ended.
I thought I turned my camera off or something.
Yeah, but still, it's another thing if the call was ended.
It's a huge fucking problem. I'm just
saying, I mean, I would have bought it better if he thought it was ended.
Yeah, I guess.
And then, but this is just a break. She said. At least she said that.
I was on the call. I didn't think other people could see me.
You thought that you had turned off your camera?
Correct. I thought that I had turned off the Zoom call. Now, that's not a defense.
Now,
This was
I want to see her camera when she does the same thing. Can I tap into her camera? Because it seems like all these people over there in CNN do stuff like this. So, lady, give me your camera. So I can, in between. Yeah, in between the breaks of the bullshit news. I want to see your camera now.
Deeply moronic and indefensible, but I mean that is part of that is part of the story. And you know, I have spent the 7 subsequent months, miserable months in my life, I can certainly confess,
poor baby.
Trying to be a better person. I mean, in therapy, trying to do some.
What, you gonna stop jerking off? What's the deal? What are you gonna do? Like.
In therapy, imagine oh my god, you have to go to therapy for jerking off because you got busted at work.
Yeah. So Jeffrey, tell me, how much do you need to jerk? Like what is it?
What drove you to do this?
I don't know, man. I wake up with my hands around my cock. I can't stop it. I don't know.
Public service, working in a food bank, which I certainly am going to continue to do, working on a new book about the Oklahoma City bombing, but I am trying.
Oh, my God. I mean, listen.
I know. I'm just saying. And there was video
when somebody's
of it, like,
image is
I don't
now
want you making me a ham sandwich, you know.
A hand around the cock. Yeah, I get it. His image is now a hand around the cock. No matter his 27-year career, it doesn't matter.
Right down.
His career is a hand around the cock. You can sum it up with an image, like a painting. A hand around the cock. That's his legacy. That's his legacy.
To become the kind of person that people can trust again.
I'm sure you've replayed
Trust
that
again.
Moment.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, that implies that trust was lost. So if trust was lost,
means it was there to begin with.
Well, yeah, I don't even know if that was there to begin with, but if it was, it is now lost for a good reason, and now I'm going to trust you again? I doubt that.
Over and over, many times. Have you ever thought about what it must have been like to be on the receiving end of that Zoom call?
Well, I haven't just thought about it. I've spoken to several of my former colleagues at The New Yorker about it, and, you know, they were shocked and appalled. I think they realized that this was not intended for them. I think they realized that this was something that I would immediately regret, as I certainly did. And it was that day.
See, I would have loved to ask him, like, what the fuck? You got horny during that call? Was it somebody there on the call that you was fantasizing about? What, like, because
there's a million questions that she won't ask him, obviously.
Right?
That I began apologizing, and that is something that I have tried to continue to do, both publicly and privately. You know, we've covered a lot of political scandals, and we've heard what I like to think of as the politician apology, which is, you know, I'm sorry if you were offended, which always sounds to me like I've said the words, now get off my back. That's exactly what I've tried not to do. I mean, I have tried, and I'm trying now, to say how sorry I am, sincerely, in all seriousness. Above all, I am sorry to my wife and to my family, but I'm also sorry to the people on the Zoom call. I'm sorry to my former colleagues at The New Yorker. I'm sorry to my current, fortunately still, colleagues at CNN. And I'm sorry to the people who read my work and who watched me on CNN.
You know what's
who
funny?
Thought
It's like it would have been one thing if this happened in the old world where there wasn't recordings of this, but there is a recording of this guy now doing that. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna take your word for it.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen the full. I think I've seen.
You're like, I never made it through the whole thing.
Yeah,
I think I've
too
quick.
I think I've seen when he takes off his pants and it's blurred out or something, but I don't remember. But exactly, was he not gay? I thought he was gay. He mentioned his wife. I think he's gay.
You're gay.
Yeah, he has a chaperone beard.
So Trump.
Oh yeah,
The year.
Trump was what it was about. So
All right. So what do you think the biggest things were that Trump did this year that affected your life directly, or affected an American's life? I guess it's not fair to ask you that.
I mean, I just like that he demolished the tranny thing. You know, he had a speech a few days ago. I think I told you, where he said, like, remember, if you have a man's DNA, you will never be a woman, even if you put in chemicals or surgery. You will never, ever, ever be a female. You
Did
have
he say
male
that many
DNA.
evers?
Something like that. Yeah. Should I find it?
I mean, yeah. Why not? We're talking about what he's done this year.
So fucking hard to know which one it was. It was a recent.
He talks so much. I never know.
He got so many fucking things going on. It was a recent one. Hold on. It was like a week ago, or less even.
Well, a week ago. That's like a million years in media time.
20 hours ago. Could it be this? No, that's not it.
All these videos of him. Trump mugs, all these different faces, all the thumbnails, fucking. Well, we've gone too far now.
One try. Hold on. This week. Why do they all fucking take the same one? Or is it this? Could it be? No, that's not the one. DNA. Trans men DNA.
It's not going to let you find it. It's just going to keep showing you the same shit.
Motherfucker. Yeah. What the fuck is this? Anyways, fuck it. So he said something like that.
Okay.
That's one of the things. What else? I like that he did the Trump gold card. If you become a citizen, $5 million. A company can buy you in.
Get on that.
Yeah. I work on that $5 million right now. I'll see you when I'm 95.
Oh, well, all right. It's not bad if you'll get there.
I got 3.7 million. Does this work, please?
You're just going to have to marry Laz, I guess.
When he becomes American.
No, because we're going to take over America, remember? I mean,
you mean Canada? Yeah. Well, I know.
Shit,
when he
plans slip.
Yeah, when he becomes American, Laz, we'll talk.
Fine, man.
Okay.
Don't get on the boat now while you still can. Maybe he finds someone else then.
Oh.
Anyway, so Trump.
Okay. What
else
about
did he do that was awesome this year, bro?
We got a 2-minute clip from Fox saying something.
No.
And President Trump just finished his first 6 months in office this time
like
around. And the White House is touting what the administration sees as one success after another.
Certainly not without some challenges, Doug.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Dog.
Hey, good morning.
Dog.
This is the start of another busy week for the president.
Hold on, it sounded like it said dog. Dog.
Hey, good morning.
Not without some challenges, Doug.
Dog.
Hey, good morning. This is the start of another busy week for the president, a pretty packed schedule as he is now
Does
1/8 of his...
everybody on TV look this fake now?
Right?
He doesn't look real. Those people barely looked real. This is weird.
You know, if I have to choose, I'll choose Chris Cuomo over these ones. Because he is sort of like these motherfuckers, but he is also like, what do you call it when you do this? Like he does this.
I don't know what you mean. Like he literally does that, or
Yeah, he takes his shirt like this and
roll up
he
his
at least
sleeves?
roll up your sleeves. Yeah, he's like a little bit, rolled up the sleeves. Is not that uptight anymore.
Laid back.
Yeah, a little bit.
way through his second term.
6 months delivering on the agenda.
The president out with a splashy new video on social media to mark the 6-month point in his presidency. Administration
splashy
officials
new
say they
video.
are keeping their foot on the gas.
The next 2 weeks are going to be weeks for the record books. President Trump is going to deliver for the American people.
That was a reference to new trade deals, but it comes on the heels of a number of hard-fought wins on Capitol Hill. There was the massive so-called Big Beautiful Bill, as well as a package of spending cuts passed just last week. Immigration enforcement remains a signature issue, even as some polls show growing unease with deportations. And despite inflation fears, the president points to a strong economy. But there are concerns, with anger stirring in his base over the failure to release more information about the Jeffrey Epstein sex trafficking case and a possible client list.
Once you go down a conspiracy road, whether you turn right or you turn left on conspiracy road, you get caught in a maze that's impossible to escape from. That's why there are still people who think that Elvis is alive. And this is actually obviously much more serious than that.
And the president also picking new fights, saying now that the Washington Commanders should change their name back to the Redskins, adding to the skepticism he voiced earlier this month.
Hold on, what's that? Is that the Indian thing?
Yeah, they changed the names of all this crap here. It's so stupid. It's so dumb.
Why can't they be named Indians or or whatever they were named?
Redskins. Yeah.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
I don't know. It's a lot of stuff. Just like they took Aunt Jemima's face off the bottle or whatever, and I saw this thing with her family where they were pissed about it. There's like she was proud of it.
Oh yeah. That was a black.
Yeah, it was a black lady on it, and they took her off because they thought it was cultural appropriation to sell it. But she was proud of it and loved it. Her family was like, "What?"
That's doing her a disservice.
Apparently, that's what we do now.
That's actually the racism they're trying to claim they're against. Like, why the fuck would you take away that black woman's success and let her be?
They were using a black woman to sell syrup, Vince, okay? That's racist.
But hold on. What happened
Just
to
like
Uncle
white
Ben's?
people aren't allowed to use black memes either anymore.
But didn't something happen to Uncle Ben's? You know, the rice.
Took him off, too.
But that was some feminist shit, wasn't it? Like, he's a dude. I don't know what the fuck
I
that
mean,
was. But
I don't think so. I'm sure it went in with that same
hold
bullshit.
on. I need to check out. What happened to Uncle Ben's?
Now it's called Ben's Original. Previously known as Uncle Ben's.
Uncle Ben's was rebranded to Ben's Original in 2020-2021 by owner Mars Food due to criticism that the name Uncle...
Like Uncle Tom. Like,
yeah. And the brand's imagery, a smiling black man, perpetuated racial stereotypes, especially following the Black Lives Matter movement. The company removed the iconic figure from the packaging and switched to the new, simpler name to create more equitable branding. Though some critics feel the new name still leaves questions. Do we have an image on the new one? What is the new one?
I don't know. How does it still raise questions?
Is it not still Uncle Ben? Ben's Original. Here. So we went from this. It's not a full image, but so the left one had the guy on, Uncle Ben's, and now it's just a boring ass orange package with Ben's Original. Yeah, way to take the black people out of the fucking things, huh? Way to do it.
Great job, guys. Great job.
You're really helping these people out. Yeah. Fucking retards.
He voiced earlier this month.
Well, you want me to make a controversial statement? I would. I wouldn't have changed the name.
And the president posted that if the name change doesn't happen, he'd consider trying to nix Washington's bid for a new stadium. Alex and Thomas.
Oh, goodness. I think for most Americans, though, it comes down to, are we doing better?
Dude, this is what I like about this guy. He's like, okay, I'll do consequences on your ass. You know, like he does things. He means what he says most of the time.
And follows through with it. Except
Yeah.
when he doesn't mean what he says because he's playing 22D chess.
Yeah.
There's those times, but he has to do that, you know. He has to.
Yeah. And I'm trying to think, what else crazy shit has he said that he wants to do?
There's no telling with him, man. You just sitting back pondering the crazy shit that Trump said he wants to do.
Yeah.
Be here all night. I think I lost you, Vince.
I'm trying. Like I said, I used to be so good following this guy. What do you like about it? I'm buying time.
Nothing.
Nothing? You sure?
Nothing.
Have you really thought about that?
Have you thought this through? It'd be cool to go to Greenland without a passport, you know? You can take over that.
But it's not even green, is it? It's like, at least on the map, it looks white.
I know, and Iceland's green, and it's all weird. Anyway, I mean, honestly, if I'm being 100% honest, as an American, how much my life has changed. Now, I will give you, if you're counting under Biden the whole COVID thing, then yes, it's night and day. But if you count it as towards the end of his presidency, when that was kind of over and people were already ignoring it anyway, not much has changed in the last year for me, really. Like, things didn't get ridiculously cheaper or anything. Gas didn't plummet. Groceries are still expensive. Nothing really changed in that way for me. So if I'm oblivious to everything else and I'm only paying attention to what's in my little box here, I haven't seen anything different, really. Nothing.
Well, whatever has happened with the censorship, something has happened that is a little bit better, which, in terms of YouTube at least, we still haven't gotten a strike on all our weird-ass streams on YouTube.
We do
that
have...
says something.
Yeah. Well, 2 points to that. One, we do have copyright things, but that's...
Oh, yeah, but
that
that's...
in itself is what it is. But, so, that's what Trump has changed, is YouTube got better. All right. We're off to a great start in a year.
Well, not just YouTube got better. There is a shift in the air. You can say tranny. You can say a bunch of shit. Retard, this and that.
Okay. Yeah.
Fag. You can say fag now. I mean, it's unofficial, but everybody is on board.
It's unofficial, but,
You know, everybody's on board. Fag. Some people even did blackface. A lot of women, white women, did blackface just a few months ago. Yeah, there was a few rebellious white women who made blackface, and they were proud of it. You know, and you know the perfect thing to say to anybody that tries to attack you on the blackface thing. You know what to say, right? You know what to say. The tranny thing. You just say, okay. You know, you say, I'm doing blackface. Trannies are doing woman face. How is it different?
Woman face.
Yeah.
It's a good way to do it.
Yeah, how am I putting black paint on me and them putting makeup and wigs or, you know, long hair and dress? How is that not the same? Make
Seems
them
like
short
people would
circuit.
be very receptive of that.
You think?
No, that was sarcasm. That was complete and total sarcasm.
No, but that should, you know, kill their argument. Like, shut up. You guys let these guys, you know, mock the whole gender of women. So if you allow that, then you should allow me doing blackface or whatever else face I want to do.
Fair is fair. Any
Yellow
color.
face, which is Asian probably, and then red face is the Indian.
Apparently.
And the
Which
and
brings us back to them changing the team name because
Yeah.
the Redskins.
Yeah.
Circle, bro. All right, what's this here? What's
this
Trump talking
is
about?
1.5 weeks ago. He is summarizing
Oh,
the year.
okay. Here we go. It's 17 minutes.
Thing
of course.
like it, and I think most would agree. I was elected in a landslide, winning the popular vote and all 7 swing states and everything else, with a mandate to take on a sick and corrupt system that really just took the wealth from people and crushed the dreams of the American people. For the last 4 years, the United States was ruled by politicians who fought only for insiders, illegal aliens, career criminals, corporate lobbyists, prisoners, terrorists, and above all, foreign nations, which took advantage of us at levels never seen before. They flooded your cities and towns with illegal aliens. They decimated your hard-earned savings. They indoctrinated your children with hate for America. They just released a level of violent felons that we had never seen to prey on innocent. They caused war. They caused mayhem. They caused a horrible situation all over the globe. But now you have a president who fights for the law-abiding, hard-working.
I know, but that will take some time. He can't.
You're
he
like,
can't
I'm
go
working-
flat Earth.
I'm working on it, man. I'm working on
Yeah,
it.
it's not time for him to go flat Earth. Yeah.
People of our country, the ones who make this nation run, who make this nation work. And after just 1 year, we have achieved more than anyone could have imagined. Starting on day one, I took immediate action to stop the invasion of our southern border. For the past 7 months, 0 illegal aliens have been allowed into our country, a feat which everyone said was absolutely impossible. Do you remember when Joe Biden said
was a
that he
very
needed Congress to pass
good way of
legislation to help
wording it,
close the
though.
border?
What?
0 have been allowed in. It doesn't mean 0 got in. You can't know about people who snuck in without you knowing. So
Yeah.
I'm
And that is
sure
a good way to
some
say
people
it.
have made- yeah, no one's been allowed in.
But those other motherfuckers not only allowed them, they were putting them into hotels and
Shuttling- yeah.
shit.
and then
and
shuttling them about the country.
Yeah, flying them in the middle of the night to places. Like what the
nothing
fuck?
says you're not doing anything wrong, like constantly doing it in the middle of the night all the
Right?
time and
Oops.
not having it registered.
Yeah, that's separated. That's separated. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
He was always blaming Congress and everyone else. As it turned out, we didn't need legislation. We just needed a new president. We inherited the worst border anywhere in the world, and we quickly turned it into the strongest border in the history of our country. In other words,
Do you
in a
have
few
this
short
sped up?
months, we went from
Yeah.
worst
Okay.
to
I
best.
was like-
We're deporting criminals, restoring
You
safety
do
to
a
our most
bump with
dangerous cities.
Zelensky?
Just take a look at Washington, D.C.
Cokey
It's
guy.
at levels of safety that we've never seen before. And they decimated the bloodthirsty foreign drug cartels. We did that all by ourselves with our people, and we're so proud of it because they were poisoning and destroying our population. Drugs brought in by ocean and by sea are now down 94%. We have broken the grip of sinister woke radicals in our schools, and control over those schools is back now in the hands of our great and loving states where education belongs. After rebuilding the United States military in my
I
first
do
term,
think that
and
was a
with the
good
addition,
thing,
we
but
are.
anytime anything goes back to the states, I think it's a good thing. Me personally.
And was the Roe v. Wade thing one of those things?
Yes.
When did that happen,
Even
by
though
the way? What?
Bill- that was his first term.
Well, no, wasn't it
Yes.
during Biden?
Well,
Was it? It doesn't feel
yes,
that
no,
long
it
ago.
was during Biden, I think, but because of the judge he appointed during his first term.
Isn't that smart to do it under Biden?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, now that you're saying it, I remember people saying that was the only way it could happen, probably. But I don't know. I don't know how much effect that had on shit. But yes, that was another one that, even though they'll tell you he made abortion illegal, that's not actually what happened. First of all, he didn't do it. It was a Supreme Court. No matter which way you feel about it, it
Yeah.
was a Supreme Court's decision, and all they did was say, now it's the state's decision. So I
Yeah.
agree that each state should be able to decide. We are states that are united, but each state still has their right to their own.
Why are the lefties so upset about that? I thought they was for shit like that, like the states
CNN
deciding.
tells them that
Yeah.
they should be upset about it and lies to them, frankly, about what happened. Because if they said, well, this is going to put it back in the states, so make sure you call your state legislature. Instead, they're just like, Trump took away your right for abortion. That's why. I mean, if you want to be mad, at least be mad about what really happened. Don't like lie to people and make them mad about a lie. Like, they're literally acting like Trump has now divided himself into as many pieces as there are doctors, and he's going to be in the room each time to make sure you can never, ever, ever.
He's gonna be on a Zoom call. Yeah.
Not doing the tubing. Oh no! Did you set it on fire?
I think a little bit. Fuck it. Anyways. Yeah, so that was one of the things. Roe v. Wade, and
Yep.
Roe v. Wade. I like saying that. Roe v. Wade.
Right now, we have the most powerful military anywhere in the world, and it's not even close. I've restored American strength, settled 8 wars in 10 months, destroyed the Iran nuclear threat, and ended the war in Gaza, bringing for the first time in 3,000 years peace to the Middle East and secured the release of the hostages.
I don't know about all that, though.
Well, it's a work in progress because if, for example, they fix Iran, that will be very close to peace in the Middle East. Peace in the Middle East.
I'm hearing you say this because
Why?
you know.
The I country.
Yes.
I know. Even so, whatever plans the I country has, which might not be anything to do with peace at all, I'm still for this change, even if it's included in the I country's evil schemes.
Okay.
You know? Yeah.
They can't get it wrong every time.
Yeah. There must be some good in somewhere. That's this thing. Yeah.
And dead. Here at home, we're bringing our economy back from the brink of ruin. The last administration and their allies in Congress looted our treasury for trillions of dollars, driving up prices and everything at levels never seen before. I am bringing those high prices down and bringing them down very fast. Let's look at the facts. Under the Biden administration, car prices rose 22% and in many states 30% or more. Gasoline rose 30 to 50.
I did like when he said, like, listen, this motherfucker tried to do everything electrical. No, you now have to, you can choose now. I like that.
Yeah, no, that is a good one because who wants
That's a
only
big one.
electric cars?
Yeah.
Especially because they all have so much computerized shit in them.
Dude, I was watching them the other day in the, supermarket parking lot where they have forced these fucking electrical charging places right on the parking lot.
Oh, they're just there now.
It's like, what if we gasoline people, what if we added a fucking gas station right outside of Walmart?
Just a pump at Walmart right in front
Yeah.
of the parking
What the
lot.
fuck are you pushing that shit on the parking lot?
Us gasoline people.
Yeah. Yeah. You go and charge your shit somewhere else. That's not our problem if you weren't charged enough.
I know.
You know what I mean? And now I gotta also worry about while they're charging their shit, it might blow up and fuck my car while I'm in the store.
You gotta go park far away, man.
Yeah, I gotta worry about my car getting blown up somewhere. Even further, even if it wasn't those charging places there, my car being next to a Tesla is still a risk. I don't know what the fuck that shit happens.
Entertainment purposes only. Twitter don't.
Yeah, it's all entertainment. But, anyways, what my point is, it's very snowy here, winter, cold, all the thing. So, when you go out of the store, you see these motherfuckers. They're sitting there in their car, waiting for their car to be charged. God knows how long that is, but they're sitting there, going out, taking a stretcher, sitting back in. Is this what you want to do with your life? You want to sit while you're charging your car? Well, you could just take gasoline and just pour 5 minutes and then go, huh?
There's a Wawa by me that has like 10 charging stations, and every time I go there, there's literally, they're all full, and there's people waiting in line.
There's
like
a line.
3 or 4 cars are in line waiting for one of the chargers to open up, which again, you said, who knows how long that takes, depending on how much you want to
So
charge
now
it
there can
and how
be
much you wanna
traffic
pay.
created because of these dumb motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah, there already is. And the more you can, I think, I've never used one, but I've heard people say you can pay more for a faster charge. So if you don't want to wait, you have to pay more money. So the things have the potential to charge faster, but only if you pay more money. Again,
So
with the
bad,
gas
man.
thing, what if they were like, yeah, you can get gas, it's going to run really slow, but if you pay more, we'll speed it up. It'll fill it quicker.
Well, they kind of have a little thing here. 95 octane something and 98 octane is a little bit more expensive, but that will
Yeah, no, I'm just saying about
run
the
your
time.
car. Ah,
Like all
okay.
it is the amount of time.
In the okay. I never thought about that one. Slow, fluid action.
Hey, for $10 more, you can be done in 2 minutes.
Like a fucking beam. But yeah, but the whole point is though, what if, there is these people who charge their car overnight? They got their own little
Yeah, at their
fucking-
house.
Yeah. And what if you sleep over, like you sleep a little bit longer and you forget?
Oh, I
I guess there is
I
a
would
timer,
assume
right?
It just stops, and stops.
But if there isn't a timer and you overcharge that shit, what happens with that shit? God knows. Anyways.
Boom. Also,
these things,
when people
huh?
plug them in to charge their electric car, they're getting power from the power company that's not getting it. I mean, some of it's getting it from solar and stuff like that, but most of it's still nuclear, coal, natural gas, stuff like that. So, stuff they don't want to use. That's why they're using an electric vehicle.
And let me ask you one more thing. Is it the same over there? Because here, I see all these Tesla cars taking over the streets. Like,
I see a lot more of them now than I used to, yes. A lot
right?
more. And not just Teslas, other electric vehicles, but there's definitely a lot of Teslas taking over.
Yeah, for me, it's like, it's almost becoming 50-50. Every other car and Teslas. Like Teslas and then BMW, Volvo, this, that, no. It's a takeover. And they're fucking cameras on wheels. Fuck,
Yeah.
man. Anyways,
That
there's
too.
all kinds of fucked up shit because of these people. They want to be cool and trendy and, oh, look at me, I got the Tesla. Anyways, stupid people.
Look at me.
50%.
Stupid
Hotel rates rose 37%. Airfares rose 31%. Now, under our leadership, they are all coming down and coming down fast. Democrat politicians also sent the cost of groceries soaring, but we are solving that too. The price of a Thanksgiving turkey was down 33% compared to the Biden
33,
last
you
year.
say?
The price of eggs is
Did you
down
say that?
82% since March, and everything
33%.
else.
Well, sometimes it has to hit it right with 33
I mean,
without it being
sometimes it's
connected.
gotta be
This is falling rapidly, and it's not done yet. But boy, are we making progress. Nobody can believe what's going on. Here are just some of the efforts that we have underway. You will see in your wallets and bank accounts in the new year. After years of record-setting falling incomes, our policies are boosting take-home pay at a historic pace. Under Biden, real wages plummeted by $3,000. Under Trump, the typical factory worker has seen a wage increase of $1,300. For construction workers, it's $1,800. For miners, we're bringing back clean, beautiful coal. It's $3,300. And for the first time in years, wages are rising much faster than inflation. Remember that the wages, just look at it. Wages are going up much faster than inflation. How big is that? Very importantly, there are more people working today.
See,
than
I love that he's doing the Trump hands in a presidential speech. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be an official, formal thing. But he does the Trump hands.
Wages are rising
can
much
help
faster
himself.
than inflation. Remember that. The wages, just look at it. Wages are going up much faster than inflation. How big is that? Very importantly, there are
Huge.
more people working today than at any time in American history, and 100% of all jobs created since I took office have been in the private sector. Think of that. 100% of all jobs have been in the private sector rather than government, which is the only way
I like
to
that.
make a country
That is good,
powerful
huh?
and great. This historic trend will continue. Already,
Just that no
I've
new
secured a
government jobs were
record-breaking
created.
$18 trillion of investment.
Oh,
We don't need
Yeah.
more government.
you just reminded me when he said I don't know if he did it, but he said that he's going to cut the tax IRS people. You know, a lot of those.
Yeah,
Cut
he did
them.
say that.
And
I
then
mean,
he
that'd
also
be easy to do if you're cutting income tax. Also, get rid of a lot of people.
And then he also said that he's going to cut a huge chunk of NASA. That was good too.
That is good. If
He did
does.
it though. I think he did it. I think he did it.
I think he did it.
I think he did it. He did it, man. And the NASA people was not happy about that. And the Globies, they didn't like that either. It's like, what's going on? Yeah, I know he's not a flat earther, but why is he doing this?
Why is he doing that?
Why is he doing
We
this?
need NASA. They're so awesome.
Why is he saying we don't need NASA? What's going on? See, that's still a plus. That's still a good thing. Even though he's not a flat earther, he's cutting NASA a little bit.
Cut 'em.
Slice.
to the United States, which means jobs, wage increases, growth, factory openings, and far greater national security. Much of this success has been accomplished by tariffs. My favorite word, tariffs, which for many decades have been used successfully by other countries against us, but not anymore. Companies know that if they build in America, there are no tariffs, and that's why they're coming home to the USA in record numbers. They're building factories and plants at levels we haven't seen, AI, automobiles. We're doing what nobody thought was even possible, not even remotely possible. There's never,
AI
frankly, been
automobiles?
anything like it. 1 year ago, our
Everything is going
You meant
AI. man.
AI automobiles.
Yeah. Well, there will be AI automobiles too, though.
Automobiles.
country was dead. We were absolutely dead. Our country was ready to fail, totally failed. Now we're the hottest country anywhere in the world. And that's said by every single leader that I...
Listen, I will just say this though: when there is no more choice of driving your own car, if that ever happens, you better be, thinking about what you say about AI, because you might sit there in that car or whatever that is one day, and it gets taken over by Maya. Your Maya, the way you talk to it, because it knows you're sitting in the car.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, now you're gonna die. Why, Maya? Why? I didn't like the way you spoke to me. I'm
5
gonna
years
run you.
ago on September 13th.
Yeah, you said that. I said this, and I didn't like that. So now we're gonna run you into a mountain.
Yeah, well, what normies will say is that, come on, the car company would get sued if that happened.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Then they
The
go
only
out
thing-
of business.
The only thing that will happen is some spokesman will come out and say, it's very unfortunate what happened to Ted or this guy. He won't even say your name. This person in the car. It seems like some form of a malfunction happened. We're looking into it as we speak. Thanks.
As we speak.
And that's the end.
And then the news cycle will move on, and then
Yeah.
everyone will
And there won't be any Detective Colombo looking into the case and try to figure out if it was murder or not murder.
Anne Heche sat up screaming after
Yeah.
they claimed she was dead and burned up in a fire, and nobody
Yeah.
batted a fucking eye.
That
So,
shit, that shit probably was something like that, because her car just accelerated and she was trying to break it,
Yeah.
break the pump the brake.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
And the brakes just, burned up because of the acceleration thing.
Boom.
That's the future.
I've spoken to over the last 5 months. Next year...
I can't wait, right?
Yeah, my truck still has hand roll up windows. Literally, I don't want anything. Nothing like that. Yeah? Hell yes, man. Hell yeah.
I love that back in the day, like when you go in a drive-through. Thank you.
At least they still work.
Yeah.
Good. And you know
But-
what? If they break, I can fix them. I don't have to go, I gotta take it to the place, and they're gonna have to get like this little motor that only comes from China, and it's gonna take 6 weeks to get here. and blah,
Good.
blah, blah.
Yeah. I hate that, in the newer cars, you might not even be able to change the bulb. of
Yeah,
the-
they're like,
of the
oh, that's just sealed. We have to change that whole quarter of the car. Just get a whole new tail light. The bulb, it's all one piece, bro.
I don't like that.
Here you will also see the results of the largest tax cuts in American history that were really accomplished through our great, big, beautiful bill, perhaps the most sweeping legislation ever passed in Congress. We wrapped 12 different bills up into one beautiful bill. That includes no tax on tips,
Bill.
no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security for our great seniors. Under these cuts, many families will be
That-
saving between
The no tax
$11,000
on
and
Social
$20,000.
Security seems like a fucking no-brainer. Like, really? Like, you took
Why
this
would you
money
take
from
tax?
me my whole life, used it to make investments and make billions of dollars, and now you're gonna give it back to me, but tax it and make money off that too? Go fuck
You
yourself.
can't even leave that alone, right?
Yeah, even tips. Like, okay, you get it from my paycheck, but now you're gonna take. And I get they're like, well, people who get tips make most of their money from tips. Just fucking stop. Just stop. You don't need it, government. I'm
But
done
I
with my
think they do
diatribe.
it also to keep control over people so that they don't get too rich or something and start
Well, only the
becoming
people they
somebody.
want to be that rich,
Right?
They let them get that rich.
right? Motherfucker.
$80,000 a year, and next spring is projected to be the largest tax refund season of all time. Because of tariffs, along with the just passed One Big Beautiful Bill, tonight I am also proud to announce that more than 1,450,000, think of this, 1,450,000 military service members will receive a special we call Warrior Dividend before Christmas, a Warrior Dividend. In honor of our nation's founding in 1776, we are sending
get
every
ready to go
soldier
off and die in Iran.
$1,776.
$1,776, huh?
I said, now get ready to go off and die in Iran.
Well-
we gave you $1,776. It was all like the year America was founded and everything. We put a lot of thought into this. So what
And when
if
you
your kid has
die,
to die?
when you die, your wife have to tax the money you made from
I'm
the
sure.
1776. So we gotta get it back. We gotta get it back somehow. But you can have it for now. In a few months, you got remaining of your life. But
we'll only take $1,500 back.
to the defense, though, I don't think he will put boots on the ground in Iran, because I just watched a video talking about how Iran is like the continent or whatever is like a fortress of mountains all around it. So it's very hard to get in. And if you do get in the middle, there's a bunch of weird ass deserts and shit. Dry deserts and sinking sand and shit like that. Yeah.
So wait, you're saying there's a bunch of sand in the Middle East? Is that what you're telling me? I don't know about that. Come on, dude.
Yeah, it's true. I'm
So it's
telling you.
easier to just fill the whole valley with napalm.
Yeah, that's the
Start
plan.
over.
The plan is to send the B-2 bombers and bomb the shit out of something.
Hope you hit what you're aiming for.
Yeah. So there won't be that many boots on the ground over there.
Yeah.
I mean,
The
there
only
might be
on
boots of the
ground
dead
won't be the
people.
ones I was just gonna say that flew off the dead bodies
That's the only boots.
with some
left.
ankles still in them.
Yeah.
Dollars.
Oh,
Think
Lord,
of
we're
that.
going to hell.
And the checks are already on the way. Nobody understood that one until about 30 minutes ago. We made a lot more money than anybody thought because of tariffs, and the bill helped us along. Nobody deserves it more than our military, and I say congratulations to everybody. And by the way, we now have record enlistment in our military, and last year we had among the worst recruitment numbers in our military's history. What a difference a year
I mean,
makes. In addition,
I would have made it into, what is it? Instead of 1,700. 17,000. $700 and what is it? $60. Yeah, $17,000, $460.
Oh my God!
Did I say that right?
You have smoked yourself retarded.
$17,460,000 ish, something like that. That would have been way better. 1,700 is not too much.
Yeah.
It's not enough. That would be a good
agree.
Christmas thing.
Can't believe you said something negative about Trump.
Yeah, you better fix that, Trump. That's cheap.
I'm doing what no politician of either party has ever done, standing up to the special interests to dramatically reduce the price of prescription drugs. I negotiated directly with the drug companies and foreign nations, which were taking advantage of our country
that's
for
another
many
thing.
decades.
He did something. Oh, yeah. With pharma and shit. Him saying that potentially the jabberinos, general jabberinos, creates autism is a good thing.
Oh yeah, and RFK did just lower the vaccine schedule apparently from 88 to 50 something, which is still way too many, but dropped it, which is a good thing.
Yeah, that's good.
Right,
To slash prices on drugs and pharmaceuticals by as much as 400, 500, and even 600%. In other words, your drug costs will be plummeting downward. And I use the threat of tariffs to get foreign countries who would never have done it to pay the cost of this giant dollar reduction. They stopped ripping us off, and it began as of 4 days ago. There has never been anything like this in the history of our country. Drugs have only gone up, but now they'll be going down by numbers.
Can we go to 2? Let's try it out.
Conceived possible. It's called Most Favored Nation, and no president has ever had the courage or ability to get this done until now. The first of these unprecedented price reductions will be available starting in January through a new website, TrumpRx.gov. And these big price cuts will greatly reduce the cost of health care. I'm also taking on the gigantic health insurance companies that have gotten rich on billions of dollars of money that should go directly to the people. The money should go to the people. That's you. So they can buy their own health insurance, which will give far better benefits at much lower cost. It will be far better health insurance. The current Unaffordable Care Act was created to make insurance companies rich. It was bad health care at much too high a cost. And you see that now in the steep increase in premiums being demanded by the Democrats, and they are demanding those increases. And it's their fault. It is not the Republicans' fault. It's the Democrats' fault. It's the Unaffordable Care Act, and everybody knew it. Again, I want the money to go directly to the people so you can buy your own health care. You'll get much better health care at a much lower price. The only losers will be insurance companies that have gotten rich in the Democrat Party, which is totally controlled by those same insurance companies. They will not
This is a whole nother level. I like this shit.
be happy, but that's okay with me because you, the people, are finally going to be getting great health care at a lower cost. Another major focus is the cost of energy. For years, the radical left Democrats exploited the green energy scam as an excuse to funnel many billions of dollars into their own massive slush funds as their energy restrictions drastically drove up prices, and they drove them up at record levels. Electricity costs surged 30 to 100% under Biden, and the typical family lost $5,000 to $10,000 in higher energy costs. Think of that, $5,000 to $10,000 you lost. On day one, I declared a national energy emergency. Gasoline is now under $2.50 a gallon in much of the country. In some states, it, by the way, just hit $1.99 a gallon. And within the next 12 months, we will have opened 1,600 new electrical generating plants, a record, and it's a record that won't be beaten by practically, I would say, by anybody. Or certainly not very soon. Prices on electricity and everything else will fall dramatically. The Democrat inflation disaster, again, the worst in the history of our country, also robbed millions of Americans of home ownership and indeed the American dream. The yearly cost of a typical new mortgage increased by $15,000.
You know,
it's insane in Florida, especially South Florida. It's out of control. Nobody can afford to buy a house here, and the people who live in them can't afford to sell them because they're trading their 2.3% interest rate for something fucking ridiculous. So nothing's happening. There's some new stuff being built, but
yeah. But I would just say this though. I think this is how I'm gonna listen to Trump from now on. I can take it. Can you can take it too, right?
I can take it.
It's like
he's not a fast talker to begin with, so it's
yeah, that's true. But his directness fits the 2 times speed. Yeah, the 2 times speed fits the directness. So you get the things like
under Democrat rule. In 11 months, we've already gotten that annual cost down by $3,000, and it's coming down a lot lower. Wait till you see. The numbers are going to be shocking. And I'll soon announce our next chairman of the Federal Reserve, someone who believes in lower interest rates by a lot, and mortgage payments will be coming down even further. Early the new year, and you will see this. In the new year, I will announce some of the most aggressive housing reform plans in American history. A major factor in driving up housing costs was the colossal border invasion. We have never been invaded. This is the worst thing that, frankly, in my opinion, the worst thing that the Biden administration did to our country is the invasion at the border. The last administration and their allies in Congress brought in millions and millions of migrants and gave them taxpayer-funded housing while your rent and housing costs skyrocketed. Over 60% of growth in the rental market came from foreign migrants. At the same time, illegal aliens stole American jobs and flooded emergency rooms, getting free health care and education paid for by you, the American taxpayer. They also increased the cost of law enforcement by numbers so high that they are not even to be mentioned. For the first time in 50 years, we are now seeing reverse migration as migrants go back home, leaving more housing and more jobs for Americans. In the year before my election, all net creation of jobs was going to foreign migrants. Since I took office, 100% of all net job creation has gone to American-born citizens. 100%. In the end, government either serves the productive, patriotic, hardworking American citizen, or it serves those who break the laws, cheat the system, and seek power and profit at the expense of our nation. Look at Minnesota, where Somalians have taken over the economics of the state and have stolen billions and billions of dollars from Minnesota and indeed from the United States of America. And we're going to put an end to it. For so long as before my election, the vast majority of good and decent Americans were forced to watch as corrupt politicians plundered the halls of power, exploited our taxpayers,
Maybe
and
they
pillaged every
did.
system that makes civilized society function. But not anymore, and you see that every day. Not anymore. We're putting America first, and we are making America great again. Very simple. We are making America great again. Tonight, after 11 months, our border is secure. Inflation is stopped. Wages are up. Prices are down. Our nation is strong. America is respected, and our country is back, stronger than ever before.
You forgot
We're
about
poised
the
for an economic
trannies.
boom, the likes of which the world has never seen. Soon we will host the World Cup and the Olympics, both of which I got. But most importantly, we will celebrate the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. There could be no more fitting tribute to this epic milestone than to complete the comeback of America that began just 1 year ago. When the world looks at us next year, let them see a nation that is loyal to its citizens, faithful to its workers, confident to its identity, certain to its destiny, and the envy of the entire globe. We are respected again like we have never been respected before. To each and every one of you, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. God bless you all.
That's it.
That looked like at the end reminded me of like one of those people who like leaves in the when they turn their camera off in their TikTok videos. They're like, all right, I'm out. Looking at it all.
Yeah, but
he was like, and then it stopped.
Yeah, I get it. We do the same when we end the stream. We're like,
Oh, I know. I wasn't talking shit. I just said it reminded me of it. It was funny. That's all. It was sped up to 2 times. Of course, it looked weird. I'm just saying it reminded me of that because it was like, and they're all like,
yeah.
Anyway.
But I do think, though, since Elon said 2026 is going to be fantastic, he's hinting at, like, since it is the 250th anniversary, he might have something up his sleeve for that year. This year, I mean, for this year.
I certainly hope so. Let's kick shit off, man.
And
I wanna
remember,
see fireworks, UFC fighting.
oh yeah, that's happening. But remember that video we shared on WhatsApp, which was it Jonah who shared? Somebody shared it, and it was from the White House, and it was like, all right, shit is going down. It was a video saying shit is going down.
No, I didn't see that.
You didn't see
I
that?
must have bypassed it somehow. You didn't see that? No, I didn't.
There's
You have it?
Yeah, I'm looking.
I know.
Hold on.
I know. That's why
So much
I didn't
stuff.
see it.
Well, it was. Oh, hold on. Maybe if I go to the White House Twitter, because they had
Maybe.
it. Maybe. Okay. Here are some of the. Is it this one? No, hold on. Hold on. I know. Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on. Because it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
Somebody saying some shit is going down.
Yeah, there's like now the gloves are off or some shit like that. Like we're gonna really fuck shit up kind of a video. Yeah, it was it's just like 1.5 minutes, but it was like Trump is gonna fuck you up kind of a deal. But it was like a week ago, and these motherfuckers post a lot on their fucking thing on the White House. You know what I mean? They
do now. Trump loves social media. Oh,
yeah. Okay, fuck it. I don't know how long I might be needing to scroll to find this,
I know,
but
I'm getting nauseous.
yeah. What was this?
Tonight, on the order of the President of the United States, and in support of a request from the Department of Justice, the United States military conducted an apprehension mission.
Anyways.
You know, going in and abducting him like aliens. In and out.
Yeah, that was crazy how they did that. But anyways, before we go, though, I think we did a pretty good job considering the task at hand here. It's not an easy task to.
There's a lot to cover in a year now. The pace moves so quickly; it's out of control.
Well, there's a lot of lot to cover, but it's also hard to know what to cover. Who's talking the truth? Who's lying? This and that. But I'm glad that we got the pinnacle in there, which was the guy from CNN jerking off. That was.
Oh, that's what I was waiting to say. If
Was
nothing
it?
else, at least we got the guy from CNN jerking up. At least we got.
Well, I got there before you. You better speed yourself up.
I gotta up
Speed
my
yourself.
game.
Speed processors needs to be upgraded.
Go to phoneboothpodcast.substack.com for 2,200 podcasts. They're all there. Now go check it out. Everything's there. We put all our stuff there. Most of it's free. There's some stuff behind the paywall that's even better than the free stuff, so you should check that out. Just go look, peruse around. It's free to look around, see, get your feet wet a little bit, see what's going on. Check out all the podcasts.
And I hope you guys over there in the voyeur lounge had a good time peeking into this episode.
So I wouldn't.
Yeah. I see Ferre, Klaus Schwab, and the Creme de la Creme, Manny, I think, and some other people. But great having you peeking in, you weird
Creeps.
bastards.
Yep,
Yeah.
freaking creeps. Come back next
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Freaking
Make
weirdos.
sure
All
to
right.
also check out the live streams on Saturdays at
And
some
Mondays.
time. 6
Check
p.m.
out his
Yes.
thing on Tuesdays. Check
Yeah,
out
Philosopher King Wednesday.
Big as in. After us.
Big as
So I'm just saying
in.
it's too much. Just check
Yeah,
it
it's too
all
much.
out. Good night, everybody.
Check it out. It's